Hello friends, welcome to our new video. Today we are going to discuss about how to apply British citizenship application. Most of the people in UK is trying to apply British citizenship through solicitors. You're going to pay an additional 500 plus pounds to apply for this application. But today I'm going to discuss step-by-step guidelines how to apply British citizenship, and you can do this application by yourself. If you go to internet, you can apply through your phone or tablet or computer or laptop. This is very easy. Please follow to the step-by-step process. You'll get 100% success in your application. Welcome to our new video. If you are watching first time this video, if you feel it is useful, please subscribe our channel and share to your friends. In order to apply British citizenship, you have to go to Government of UK website. Make sure you're going to the right website, which is www.government.uk, and apply citizenship indefinite leave to remain, which is a category I just click because most of them is trying to apply this category at the moment. There are some criteria. You have to wait 5 years to get indefinite leave to remain. For the normal process, if you get a citizenship, you have to again wait 12 months to apply for citizenship. But if your partner got citizenship already, you can apply after 3 months of getting your ILR. There are some time criteria. You should not spend more than 450 days outside the UK during the 5-year period. And the most important, after getting the ILR, when you apply for citizenship application, you have to count the last 12 months. For example, if it is in December 2024, you have to count 12 months back. And you should not spend more than 90 days outside the UK in the last 12 months. So there are some examples given that the criteria to spend outside, so which criteria met to apply for British citizenship. As I said, you do not need to wait for 12 months if you are married to a citizen in the UK and you got ILR as well. If you met the criteria, you can apply for the citizenship application, and the cost is £1,630 at the minute, which is November 2024. And every year it can be changed. Basically, what you need to do, you need to make an application online. There is two methods. One, you can apply yourself. Second, you can ask for an agent, for example, maybe a solicitor. So you need to apply online. After that, you need to fill the form and submit the form and pay the fees and print out the form, and then you will go to UKVAS website. I will show you how to do this one after this application process. And you have to upload the required document which is asked for. Importantly, your BRP with the settled status, which is indefinite leave to remain, then your current passport and previous passport, including the stamp pages where you traveled. And you need your address proof, your bank statement and pay slips and etc., and your English language proficiency, as well as your life in the UK test reference number. Now we are going to apply for application for British citizenship by naturalization. So it's only the word. So there is two types of citizenship you will get. One is by birth, second is by naturalization. By birth means if you're born in the UK and the pathway is different, the child can apply for British citizenship if they're born in the UK and your parents got ILR before you born. If it is after the born, the child has to apply for naturalization. So here we are going to check about how an adult can apply for British citizenship. You have to create an account first. You'll get an email address with link confirmation. Make sure that you confirm the link. It will ask whether this email address belongs to the application or someone else. If it is applicant, mainly the applicant is applying. If it is a solicitor, it will go to someone else. But applicant is applying, you're clicking applicant. If you have an immigration advisor, you have to click on immigration advisor. If every details, including the mail address, if it is correct, you have to click it and you'll get a confirmation mail. After confirmation, you're going to add the applicant details. Click on Add Application. Completing the form for someone else. If it is yes, yes, no. And your details. Your title, your given name and family name as per your passport. If you have any other names, make sure that you put the name there. It will asking that mail address which is belong to you or someone else, because all the future communication you'll get through the mail. Next is about telephone number. Make sure that you add the correct telephone number. Next, you need to give the postcode and address. It is asking to whether you been in this address for last 5 years. If it is no, you have to give the last 5 years address. Then you have to select the council where you're going to attend the citizenship ceremony. So you can select your nearest council. Ours was Oldham. We selected Oldham. So you will get your confirmation by email, and you have to get an appointment with your council to do the ceremony. After ceremony only, you will get the naturalization certificate. So the process is like that. And your gender and relationship status, you have to put the gender details there and relationship. And when you're ready, you can continue to go to the next page. Then your current nationality, country and date of birth. Then your passport details, passport number, it should match your passport, and issuing authority, issue date and expiry date. Your identity card. If you have an identity card in your country, for example in India, you got Aadhaar. If you want to add the Aadhaar details, you can add there, otherwise no. Then you have to give the details of indefinite leave granted date and your national insurance number. Then you need your Life in the UK test reference number that you can find your email. If you can't get it, you can ring Life in the UK test. There is a contact details there in your mail. You can ring them. They will send the reference number for you, or they will give the reference numbers. Then your entry visa status. So it is skilled worker. If you came to another visa, you have to give the visa status there. Knowledge of English, you have to enter. There is 3 types. One is which is met that if you already met the English language proficiency by entry clearance visa, you have to put S. Then the second one is a degree taught in English. If your university degrees which is taught in English which is approved by UK, then you have to give the details there. The third one, you have to give an approved English language test. If you've taken any of the approved English language tests, you have to give that one. If you're exemption from any of the English language, you can give the details there. Then it's about your parent details, your mother's and father's details, including their date of birth and place of birth, country of birth. Then the conviction and other penalty. If you have any penalty or convictions, if so, you have to put yes, otherwise put no and save and continue. Then it is asking to other offenders. If you have any other offenders actions, you have to put yes or no. Then any bankrupt, non-applying dependent. If you have any of the dependent which is not applying to citizenship with you, you have to give the details there. As I said, your child, if they're eligible, they can apply the citizenship with you as an additional applicant. Then you can go to other section which is about war crimes. If you have any war crimes or any other these activities, you can put no. Other organization, you can put yes or no. If you have any other views for these examples about that one, you have to put yes, otherwise no. Person of good characters. If you think any of them is not good as a character, then put yes, otherwise no. Then you need 2 reference basically. So you'll get the reference form later to download and signed by these referees. So make sure you've given the right details and the details of referees. They need their full name, their given family name, gender, their date of birth, address, and they should have the British passport. You have to give the British passport number as well. Make sure that you have asked the consent from these people because of Data Protection Act. And additional details of second referees. Then previous application. If you made any other application with Home Office, you have to give the details there, otherwise no. Then you have to provide your current partner's details there, and partner's full name you have to enter there. Any other names you have to put yes or no. Date of birth and nationality, there you have to enter the details. And if your partner has a naturalization as a citizen, you have to give the details. Sometimes if you're applying, the dependent is applying for citizenship, your main applicant might get the citizenship before, so you have to give the details there. Then the address of your partner and civil partnership date, which is the marriage date, you have to give the details. Then where did the marriage happen, you have to put the details there. After this, your employment status, are you currently employed, yes or no? If it is yes, you have to give the employment details with your occupation title, then your employee, self business, etc. Then your employer's address and the start date of your employment, and tax office reference number you can get from your payslip. This is the top of alphanumeric code. You have to enter the tax reference number there. You can clearly get that from your payslip. When it is ready, you can save and continue. Then, which is most important, you have to give the details of trips outside the UK. You don't need to put any of the trips inside the UK. If it is outside, you have to entry the country's details and reason for trip and date of departure and the return date. If you have multiple trips, you have add one by one. Make sure that which is matched with your passport or the traveling date, because you have to submit your full passports and scanned of your full pages of your passport. Check with your home office to make sure that everything is the right date. Save and continue. Additional trips, as I said, you can add up your trip there. The reason for travel, most of them is visiting family or holidays, etc. You can put there, and departure date and return date. You have to provide the details there exactly matched with your traveling dates. If you don't have any other trips, you can put no from the next page and continue for the further steps. This is most important. Main home. Do you plan to be leaving the UK when you get naturalization? If you put no, definitely your application going to be rejected. If yes, you have to put yes. Residence requirement is asking again whether you make the criteria to get the citizenship. That is, you have to live at least 5 years if you're as indefinite leave to remain. If you're applying applying as a part of your British partner, you need only 3 years to stay in the UK. Special circumstances, if any of the circumstances the Home Office need to consider before making a decision, you can put details there. Any other information you want to enter there, you can put the details there. After that, the application is almost complete. You make sure that you read all the application areas, where including the spelling and the dates, passport number, and everything. When you're happy, you can continue to the next page. If you want to add any other applicant, for example, if your child is eligible to apply the citizenship application with you, you can add your child details here. If no, you can continue. We already made a video regarding how to apply child British citizenship if your child is under 18, which is another video. If you want to watch it, it's in our YouTube channel. I'll give that flag link in the above. After that, it's going to the payment page. Before that, what you need to do, you need to confirm the declaration. There is referee's identity. There is 2 referees. You have to give the details. As you filled in application, the referees should be the same. Once the application is submitted, you can't change anything in that reference details as well. So you have to contact Home Office to change. Otherwise, you have to create a new applications. So we need the referee's details. Make sure that you got the right photograph of your UK passport size. You can get from your photo booth or any other photo services. And after that, you got the declaration here. The cost for this British citizenship application is £1,630 at the minute, which is November 2024. Can be changed in future. When you're ready, you can continue to work there. Otherwise, you can return and edit your applications and save for later. And When confirmed, you get a payment reference number. You can print the page, you can save the PDF. After that, you'll get an mail from home office regarding your UKVS account creation. Then make sure that you create an account with UKVAS Citizenship Application Services. You'll get an email and access code. When you get the access code, there is three options. One is book appointment, upload document. Upload document, make sure that you upload all the relevant document in PDF forms, which is your scanned passport, your employment letter, your pay slip, all the required document which is given as a part there. You have to enter the details, enter that documents there, upload the document, then you have to book an appointment. There is few options you can get it. There is standard appointment, meet and greet plus business. Standard appointment, it's cost standard charge, but meet and greet you have to provide an extra charge. But you'll get an appointment with the services uploading and checking documents, which is most important. So if you're not sure, if you're not 100% sure about your documents, you can select meet and greet, and they will scan and upload your document. They will counter check all the files for you, and they will give an advice if you want to change it. When you confirm your appointment, make sure that you attended the appointment at the right time with your all original documents, because they have to counter check. Make sure that you take your passport, your BRP letter, as well as the original documents, whichever which is scanned and uploaded, and make sure that all relevant files with you. So if they want to add any more, they will scan for you in during that appointment time. Basically, that's all about today's video. If you have any doubt regarding if you have any doubts regarding these citizenship applications, please comment below. If you like our channel, please subscribe us and please share with your friends. Thank you.